INEC, we are not going to take it. We're not going to tolerate it. And you cannot allow any Nigerian to be disenfranchised. This time around, the voices of the people is louder. Well, I've been all night, we've been watching and we've been following the trend of things. And in some of the most places where disruptions have taken place, you must go back and make sure you conduct a credible election in these places. You cannot allow yourself at this point to rob Nigerians of their credible votes. Now we've seen what is going on in Lagos. Lagos, there must be the right thing done, and security agencies must be deployed to allow Nigerians to vote in parts of Kaduna, in parts of Abuja, in parts of Zamfara, in parts of Kano, and in other states. We will not allow. And every Nigerian who is hearing me right now, you must insist on your right. We must insist on our right. Our votes must count, and our vote must count. Let's stand and make sure that we protect our votes in all our polling units and defend the results that you have. This is a new Nigeria, and we must see this new Nigeria. And I admonish you right now, this early morning, make sure that you stand everywhere you must stand. Protect your vote. We are not taking anything less than what we have casted our vote in all the states. We've been following the trend, and we've seen the thousands and thousands of people standing on the queue. I've visited most of the polling unit, and you see thousands of people wanting to cast their vote. And INEC officials are closing at 2:30, and some are resisting, and then we are seeing some taking the papers to go and rewrite, and security agencies are just leaving them by themselves. We will not take it. We will not take it. We have made all that we should, and we have peacefully followed everything. And please, INEC, you must do your job. Please make sure every Nigerian, every obedient, defend your vote and protect your neck. Those of you that have not voted, please go back this morning, go back to.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election. You just watch the video of a prominent pastor from northern Nigeria who is a supporter of Peter Obi, how he's lamenting about the fact that many obedience are being disenfranchised, and he's insisting that they must be allowed to vote. And I think that every reasonable Nigerian should make sure that those obedience that have been denied to vote, they must vote. INEC should not go ahead to announce any result without making sure that all Nigerians who are eligible to vote, who line up to vote, voted. Now, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has raised the alarm over electoral body INEC's move to manipulate the presidential election results. And it has also issued a warning to the INEC to do the right thing in the interest of everybody. The Obidati Media Office has raised the alarm over what is alleged is an underhand move to manipulate the presidential election results across the country, following the alleged refusal by officials of the INEC to upload much of the results to the INEC server at the polling stations. Of course, many of you have seen several videos of INEC officials failing to upload the results to the server. This was contained in a statement issued by the head of the Obidati Media Office, Diran Onifade, in Abuja. He said, and I quote, "It is curious, unacceptable, and mark of fraud that the bimodal voter accreditation system device could nobly transmit the Senate and House of Representatives results. The beavers can transmit the House of Representatives and Senate result, but cannot do so for that of the presidential election. The Obidati Media Office finds it curious that the beavers will choose which results to upload and which not to upload. Certainly this marks of a serious fraud aim to torpedo the wishes of the Nigerian electorate, who have already decided that, that things can no longer continue to go wrong in Nigeria, using the ballot box to do so. The INEC should be held responsible for this flagrant anomaly that defies logic, as the obedient office finds it somewhat, as the obedient office finds that what is developing as a recipe to manipulate the process and truncate the electoral wishes of Nigerian masses. We also find it unbecoming the reported interference of the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike. We call on the relevant bodies to do the needful and stop the governor from meddling in the electoral process. We wish to state categorically that the Obidati Media Office will not accept any presidential election result that is not in tandem with the results issued as the polling units, copies of which we already have. We are calling on the attention of the local and international observers and stakeholders to this unfortunate and orchestrated anomaly. Please call INEC to order. I think what will be dirty presidential ticket has done is the right thing. We all know the history of Peter Obi. He's a person of due process. Don't forget that in 2003, when he first contested for governor, when he contested governor for the first time and won, the election was stolen. He went to court and recovered his mandate. And that is exactly what he will do if anything like this are to happen again. So he has said it that they will not accept any result. And I think every well-meaning Nigerian will agree with them that they should not accept any result that is not in tandem with what they got from the polling unit. They say already they have the result from the polling units. So whatever INEC will announce that is not in tandem with the result in the polling unit, Peter Obi and that Yame ticket, they will not accept it. They have made it very clear. I think Nigerians should applaud them for their democratic decision. Nigerians should applaud them for being men of due process. And it's a challenge onto INEC because it is surprising that the beavers could be able to upload House of Representative and Senate results, but he cannot upload the presidential election results. What a travesty of justice. What kind of rubbish is that? What kind of technology is that? That we choose which of the result to transmit. And you think that this is not deliberate. Nigerians are not fooled. Nigerians are not fooled. INEC has to come clean. INEC has to come clean. INEC has to come clean. They must produce the results that Nigerians voted in tandem with the results that Labour Party presidential candidate they have in their own situation room. Because this is 2023, for Christ's sake. This is 2023. This is not 2019. This is not even 2011 or 2007. So they cannot hoodwink Nigerians. They better come clean. And I think it's in the best interest of INEC not to announce any result until it is in tandem with what happened in the polling units. I find it very strange that INEC that say that they are prepared. Sometimes you hear that they are waiting for the code to be sent. The code they didn't give them the code before sending them in the field. What kind of rubbish is that? Which country conduct this type of election? You send people out to conduct election. You didn't give them the code for the electronic machine you sent them with. When they get there, they have to be calling to be able to get the code. If this is not deliberate, I don't know what it is. So I agree with Peter Obi wholeheartedly that he will not accept any presidential election result that is not in tandem with what they got from the polling units. Two, like what the pastor said, all those who have not voted must be allowed to vote. They must vote because the idea of going to the stronghold of your opponents and go and disrupt it so that the result will be cancelled is a strategy that Aswad Bola Tinubu is known with right from the time he was in Alliance for Democracy, and they cannot be allowed to stand. Anywhere the agents of government or of APC or whatever scattered the result, scattered the election, election must be retaken in those places. Election must be conducted. If they scatter it again, another one they must continue to conduct in all those places until there is peaceful election in all those places. That is the only way we can be sure that we really want a democracy. Because a democracy cannot begin to behave like a military dictatorship. Then there's no difference between democracy and military dictatorship. Then you can as well go back to the era of Abacha, because that is what it means. Democracy must follow due process. It must give equal opportunity to all Nigerians to vote and be voted for. So I agree totally with Mr. Peter Obi that Peter Obi will not accept any result that is not intended with what is in the polling unit. I agree with the pastor that you saw now that every Nigerian who have not voted because out of reasons of INEC failure and not because of their own failure must be allowed to vote. We are ready to wait as long as it takes to make sure that all Nigerians have voted. May 29 is still far so that we can get accurate results that reflect the wishes and aspirations of Nigerians. That is what I have to say for now, and I'll keep updating you when anything come up anytime soon. God bless you and yours. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you and yours. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like this video, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. And with more people watching it, you will see that more people will have confidence in Peter Obi as he is on the verge of becoming the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And those who have not yet voted and must be allowed to vote, they will see the need to vote for Peter Obi so that his momentum, his surge to Aso Rock Villa will become overwhelming, that nothing can stop him from moving to the Aso Rock Villa. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.